Hey team, welcome to this very special episode of Small Creator Big World. I'm Barb.
And I'm Becky. And today we are here at Press Publish LA, which is this creator event that is hosted by Colin and Samir. And here we are just trying to debrief with each other. And we thought we'd just have it on camera and just share the fun of being in LA with a bunch of creators, full-time creator teams, sponsors, brands, the whole shebang. And we're recording live from the Lighthouse, which is, I believe, where Colin and Samir actually operate out of.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
They're big inspirations for us. If you haven't already noticed us copying
their thumbnail strategy. Thank you, Anne.
We thought, how cool would it be if we recorded where they work?
So debrief. The day today is currently May 29th. The main event was yesterday, May 28th. It was a full one-day event at the Fox Studios lot. We had a welcome party the day before at the Peterson Automotive Museum.
Yeah.
And that's actually when you landed and when everything started.
I flew just for the event and I landed at 5:30 p.m., which was, I think, 8 hours behind 1:30 a.m., 1:30 a.m. UK time. I was very tired.
Yeah.
And I went straight from the airport to the event.
Yeah.
But that was kind of cool.
Amazing.
My audio's peaking. I'm going to move this.
Gotcha.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. No,
what's your biggest takeaway from the whole thing? I know there's a lot and we'll go into the details in a bit, but I want to start off strong and be like, what is the thing that you took away from the event?
Okay, this is a very selfish one and probably not one people want to hear, but maybe it'll help. A lot of people...
Thankfully, this is our podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
A lot of people need ops help, which is surprising.
You're like a rare breed. Everybody here is like friggin' producing and like spinning basketball, like literally on their finger, and one's like fighting a bear.
Yeah. Let me answer that question again. What I realized is how important and fun and cool to come to creator events and how eye-opening it is for a range of reasons. One is, as we all know, creators, very lonely world. Being able to all congregate in one place and talk to each other, incredible. And this is not surprising, and I'm sure it comes up a lot when they ask people, what's the one thing you want from the Press Publish event? It was like community, meeting people. So that's something you can do. And we've talked about this before. We're big advocates of guys going to creator events. Like when we first spoke about Press Publish, I kind of almost jokingly said, hey, should we go to Press Publish in LA? 14 hours flight for you, 10.5-hour flight for me, not close, not the cheapest ticket in the world. And you, thankfully, were like, yeah, let's do it. I'm like so grateful because there was no way I was ever going to do this. And it was so cool to come out here and just see a bunch of people and connect and yap and just be in this environment. I think we've had such cool conversations. We met such cool people, a bunch of people that we knew but hadn't met, but also a bunch of people that we didn't know that we've now spoken to. The biggest takeaway is community, which I guess we always yap on about. So yes, your biggest takeaway?
My biggest takeaway was from this panel that Iz Harris did yesterday with Hannah from Press Publish.
Our new friends.
Yeah, our new friends.
They don't know it, but...
new watchers to the channel. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Iz was saying that, if you're like doing the thing, then your whole focus should just be fucking doing the thing. She was also swearing a lot, which I appreciate because that makes it super, super real.
Yeah.
But there were some questions in the audience about, oh my God, my publication or my YouTube channel is blowing up and there's brand deals, there's podcasts I can do, there's verticals. And Iz has the same advice for the channels that they look after in UPress. And she's just like, your job is to like ignore all of that and just keep doing your fucking thing and just get really fucking good at the craft. And when it's all over, you just keep doing it again because you just love it so much. And I thought that was really, really important because I think we're just at an inflection time in this whole creator economy. We all grew up with YouTube and we all grew up with people being real. And then basically over the last 2 to 3 years, a lot of our advertising money, brand money, sponsorship money came into the industry. And that really shiny toy object, because I think a lot of us creators, even though it started off as creative expression, but not gonna lie, it's like pretty freaking nice to see numbers go up and see people liking our stuff and people commenting on our stuff. And we want to be everywhere. We want to have a podcast. We want to have a YouTube channel. We want to have a newsletter. We want to have a TikTok.
Yeah.
And then we want to have merch and everything. And it's just so important for someone to be like, remember what you did in the first place. You love this because this is a craft and you suck at it, but you're going to get better. But once you get better, that's not good enough because you just have to keep doing the thing until you become like the best in the world in what you do. I thought it was like really, really great advice.
Nice.
Yeah.
2 things, just what I remember.
Yeah.
1, we didn't all grow up with YouTube. Some of us are a bit older and YouTube was not a thing when I was growing up.
We realized this recently when we were talking about like, OG YouTube. Bob was like, I don't know who Ryan Higa is.
Who?
And
yeah, I know.
Like,
I'm terrible. But I still don't even know big YouTubers now.
And I don't know. Okay, Yeah, what I realized is like, I don't know the same YouTube people you know. It's not even much of a Venn diagram, actually. She was talking about all these productivity YouTubers, and I was like, you don't understand. The only productivity YouTuber I watch is Ali Abdal.
Because you
Like,
have to.
And it's, well, that, and also because he was once featured in like, Jen M once gave him a shout out for his Notion book template, and that's how I found his channel. Otherwise, I wouldn't have found his channel. And had he not talked about like how to get started on YouTube and stuff, I probably wouldn't have gone down that productivity rabbit hole. We just live in like different worlds.
Very much.
Yeah.
Very, very much. And my second point.
Yeah.
I would love to have merch someday.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. We
That's a dream.
It's a dream.
It's a pipe dream.
Not gonna lie, like seeing people wearing like published press and press publish. Turns out they have both. There is published press and there's press publish.
Yes. So press publish was their thing. Right? Yeah. And then when they did the newsletter, when they did the actual publication, that was published press, right?
Yes, because it's a press.
Yes.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So we need to stop saying, hey guys, go press publish, because that's their thing.
No, we go hit publish.
Yeah, but I feel like that's very,
okay.
We need a new one. I used to say just start way back in the day.
Okay.
I mean, not that that's like copyright or anything, but I think we need a new...
Okay. We'll figure out anything. We'll figure out anything. But anyway.
Send us your suggestions.
Yeah.
And if we pick yours, then...
You will get the first merch that we ever create one day.
Sure.
When we do it. Because
I was just going to say you have the satisfaction of knowing that it was yours that we chose it. But yeah. Anyway, should we get back to it?
Okay, yeah.
Should we do a little bit of a recap? Like we've rambled a little bit. Should we say what the hell what it is and what we were doing and like what the vibe was?
Yeah. So basically it's like an event where it's 500 people who come and you come on an application basis. There's 2 fields that you have to fill in when you're applying to attend this conference. It's 1, what are you able to give, and B, what are you looking for? So that, I just said 1 and B. That's great. This is
1 and B.
1 and B.
And
yeah, but basically this whole thing is about, I guess, like giving and taking. So there's a lot of, I guess, like people are coming for community and all of that. There's also a bunch of sponsors, brands, industry people that are here. So kids here, circles here.
Yeah.
Basically a lot of people that we already kind of work with in the creator economy space. So it's actually really nice to be able to meet the actual people.
Shout out to the Kit and Circle team, Alexis and all the guys I met for Circle, and then Nathan and Chelsea, who were amazing from Kit.
Yeah.
It was fun hanging again.
I'm going to shout out Dan from Circle, who is now part of Circle, because I've worked with Dan since 2023.
Yep.
Basically in Rite of Passage, which also used to be a Circle community. It's still active for some reason. Nobody's posting there anymore. I think they kind of shut it down because nobody was moderating. But people found the membership directory so helpful that we literally was emailing the Rite of Passage team to be like, can you please never ever shut this down?
Wow.
Because we still use the members directory. It's one of the first things I do every time I want to travel to a new place. I literally go filter by location and see who's there.
Damn,
and then I start reaching out to writers there.
That's cool.
Cool. So that was that. And we had a bunch of talks as well.
Yeah.
There's talks on the main stage that are hosted by Colin and Samir.
Sorry, can I take... Okay, so the idea of Press Publish is it's a creator event.
Yeah.
Basically, it's supposed to be like a one-day event. They held one in New York last year.
Yes.
And now this is the second one. This one was run in LA. And this one was titled the Hollywood Creator Summit because it's all about the intersection of, I guess, Hollywood and YouTube now that... And now we're doing a solo podcast. And it's all about, the connection. Because I guess now YouTubers are making full-length,
movies and productions
movies and stuff. So there's a lot of crossover. So that was kind of the premise. But they also had a welcome party on the Wednesday night. And they have today.
Yeah, how? Yeah.
We interrupt this broadcast.
Oh my God, you are so fine.
Pre-party, main day. And then we are currently at the cool down.
Yeah, we're currently really cooling down. Oh, dang, LA wind is so... We're at Venice Beach at the moment, and the ocean breeze it's breezing.
It's a breeze, it's breezy. It's great in the sun, and it's really warm, and then the sun goes, and you're like, I am cold. So we're at the cool down today. Sorry, I'm just going to nerd out on the event for a second.
That's it.
So what I really love is everything was taken care of. The event was put on so well. Pre-party was hosted by Red Bull. The food was great. They had a ton of finger foods, I guess. They had cider, but it was just so well done. There was an abundance of food. It was a really good location and everyone could hang. Then yesterday, it's you didn't have to think about anything. You rocked up and you get your little merch tote, which is cool. We got some socks.
And stickers.
And
important
stickers.
To me.
Very important. And they have press published caps, which was super cool.
Heck yeah, that we could customize with little patches and little stickers all around,
cool.
Heat press stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, should have worn them.
Caps don't suit me, unfortunately. But what was cool, they had snacks. They had so much,
they had food trucks.
They had food trucks. They had 4 food trucks.
Yeah.
And then they had a pizza party. Okay, clearly, when I think events, I think feed people.
Yeah,
feed people
yeah.
and like look up.
But you don't
but,
want
like,
500 hungry people at your like location.
But it's the
that's not
small
gonna,
things.
yeah.
Like there was a charging station.
Yeah.
Like just the tiny, and I love the creator support telephone they had.
Yeah.
And then like they had a Canon. Obviously, like these are sponsors, so they had a Canon booth and a Google one, but no one was like shoving things down your throat. I know they don't necessarily, but I just think it was put on so well, and they thought about the details.
Yeah.
And like that's an incredible event to put on. Like there's so much that goes into it. There's so many people, and to coordinate and all the different stages, and to have it on Fox Studios.
Yeah.
And just like the coordination of everything was insane. And I think the team did an incredible job.
Yeah.
And I've taken a lot of learnings away from the events as well. Like, and the way they did it, and how, like, I think we also did the same thing with Ollie and the Mastermind, but when people come, like, just allow them to connect.
Yeah.
And they had a great MC, which was really funny.
Oh my God, he's great. Esteban?
And then,
Is that Esteban?
Oh, why did I think his name was Jake?
Oh, it could be.
Who knows? But he was great.
I think I just heard something.
And then today, again, what they've done is they've put people together just as a cool down. They're like, hey, if you didn't catch up with everyone, like, that's so cool. Like, they were still here because obviously they work out. Johnny and Iz still turned up, like, today.
Yeah, they were still hanging around.
They were just hanging. And it was so nice to have a day of just talking to people after the event. Because a lot of things, when you have an event, you kind of rock up and there's so much going on and you just go to that talk and that talk. And then you don't end up necessarily connecting with people, but they really focused on the connection.
I think yesterday they had maybe like 4 or 5 talks at most, because they really put like an hour, 30 minutes in between, because they just knew like people kind of wanted to hang.
Yeah. And I thought it was very, very well done. So like huge shout out. Genuinely loved everything.
Oh, amazing.
So sorry, that was the context of the event.
Yeah.
Where do we want to go from here?
Yeah. Any cool people that you've met?
We met so many freaking cool people.
Yeah, it was amazing, because like a lot of people, like I've been chatting to a lot of these people like online in like WhatsApp chats, on like YouTube producers chats, or like maybe on LinkedIn. Like for example, Ed, who we mentioned earlier. Like I've just seen his stuff on LinkedIn because he runs this like really cool like thumbnail agency. I just like sat next to him yesterday at an event, and I like looked over and was like, "You're Becky. I recognize you from LinkedIn." And I was like, "You're Ant. I also recognize you from LinkedIn." Like
that's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Just I think it's just
and
like
that's an argument for putting content out. It doesn't have to be perfect content.
No,
but it is kind of cool when you connect with other people. I don't mean to be finger pointing to people. I realize that's rude, and I apologize. But
yeah, it like for some serendipity too. Like I think I was putting out some carousels of like both of us from the podcast. It's a little bit of an experiment on LinkedIn, because apparently carousels like hit on LinkedIn or something.
You would know, LinkedIn loser.
LinkedIn loser.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like some of the carousels will have like both of our faces on it, because there's like a frame of like Bob talking and a frame of me talking. And then people would go up and be like, "I've seen you run a podcast with her because we've seen your carousels on LinkedIn." And we were just like, "Oh my God, you knew we had a podcast?"
Yeah.
Like it was just like our fun little passion project, because we're like, nerding out here and just wanted to like be around people. But yes, it's really crazy how like literally putting yourself out there is like digital networking, and then you can come here and do like literal networking.
Yeah.
And meet people and like say hi. And I just realized it was like so much better having come here, having known a couple of people instead of coming in cold.
Which is also acceptable. So like obviously you have to start
really
somewhere.
Fine. Yeah.
But it is nice when you know.
Oh my goodness, because I was like kind of worried. I was like, well, I don't live here. Like I'm not even like in this like same YouTube space. Like I'm so new to this space still. I've only been working for about a year. You've been here for like, you've been in this space for like at least 5 years now.
Yes.
So it was like, Bob rocks up and she's just like, "Oh my God, fucking like Maddie. Like I've seen you for like, I've known you since like day one or something." And I come here and I kind of don't know anybody.
But everyone knows you.
Well, I got really lucky because I was just like kind of putting myself all over the fucking internet.
But everyone goes, "I've seen you. I've seen your stuff. I know who you are."
Yeah, I'm a true LinkedIn loser.
Yeah,
exactly. But it's really cool because like some people that I talked to, I met, for example, like Evan Armstrong. Like we were talking about like working together last year. We didn't end up working together, but it was really nice to be able to talk to him and actually be like, "Oh my God!" Like, so I've taken his writing course before, but it's always just really great to be able to meet people online in person.
Yeah. And
because a lot of our work is just like separated by a screen and a camera and everything. It's really nice to be like, "Oh, you're actually like really fucking tiny."
Can confirm. Girl is tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not showing here, but you are approximately this big.
Yeah,
for
pretty
those
much.
that are
This
watching.
is like the camera's like really close to my face right now, and I can just like.
Yeah. I think we should do another, which is a side point. I think we should do another one of these where we actually maybe digest, or maybe we should do some write-ups of like our takeaways, because this is very top level.
Yeah.
Because there are actually a ton of takeaways, but we probably both need to process. We've written notes.
The amount of notes that I've like written in this like thing.
So watch this space. More stuff coming. I'll show them your sticker. It's
my
cool for
God,
those that are
it's
watching
super
online.
cool.
But also it was cool
Yeah.
to talk to people about.
Oh, we were like fucking TVPN hosts yesterday as like the last panel. And just like flicking through and I'm like, oh my God, so much has happened that I'm literally like printing stuff and like flicking through my notes. We met both of the Try Guys. Like,
I didn't know who the Try Guys were 2 days ago.
No, you do. You've seen their videos. You just
I
didn't
haven't
know.
watched the videos. I've heard of them.
Oh, I see. So you actually meant it when you're like, I did not know. I did not watch you.
No, genuinely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we met. Who was the first one?
We met Zach.
Okay.
Like literally Zach walked in and I'm like, that is Zach from Try Guys. It's Zach from Try Guys.
Genuinely meant nothing to me. And then the other one was Keith.
Keith, yeah.
Who I didn't know the name of, but I recognized.
From the thumbnails. No?
Must have been.
He like goes and like
maybe...
eats everything on the menu in a Jollibee. Everything's on the menu in like a Pizza Hut. Like he does everything in the menu on a Cheesecake Factory.
So I have never watched any of those videos. I
she
think
was
when
not
there
a BuzzFeed girly. Okay, when I say people grew up with YouTube, I meant people grew up with like BuzzFeed and like the skit people like Anna Akana, Ryan Higa, like all of these.
Yeah.
These names mean nothing to you.
I've heard of Anna Akana, but only because Ali mentioned her once in PTYA.
Oh.
So that's the only reason I've heard of Anna.
Yeah, she's a touring comedian now.
And it might not have even been Ali, it might have been Elizabeth back in the day that had found.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I don't know.
Love her. Actually, no, I disagree because you know a BuzzFeed girly. Michelle Kare was here.
Michelle Kare was here. But I don't know her from BuzzFeed. I know her from her Challenge Accepted.
And
then I realized later on that she was a BuzzFeed girly. Yeah. And I was like, oh
my God.
But that was not
like the ride here, I had to like give her a whole load. I'm like, okay, these are the Try Guys.
Yeah.
And then there's this lady like, and then these are all the people that like spawned from the whole BuzzFeed days. This person was married to this person, got divorced, and this. And I was just like,
I remember nothing.
Girl, it's a whole lowdown.
It's a whole lowdown. But Keith from the Try Guys was really nice. We had like a super long conversation. He was
about traction by John Wickman. Gene Wickman.
Gino
Wickman. Almost got it.
So close. So yeah, he was
sitting on my bookshelf right now.
he was very cool. So we met some really, really cool people. We reconnected with a bunch of cool people. Yeah.
I also met Josh from Mythical Kitchen. Last Meals.
Again, I think I vaguely heard of Mythical Kitchen.
Yeah.
And I've seen him, like he looks vaguely familiar.
Yeah.
But I would never recognize him.
Yeah. To be fair, I only found out about Josh because a drag queen went on it. And I was like, this is a fucking cool interview show. I love this shit. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a real, okay, basically, like, literally, it's like, what is your last meal? And then Josh and team goes and prepares everything, like, appetizer, like, main course 1, main course 2, like, basically everything they want in their last meal. And then they just go eat through it all. So you have, like, all these, like, food from all these different cultures and stuff. And they're all, like, freshly made in the Mythical Kitchen because they would literally call the guests, like, parents and be like, how did you, like, hey, mom, how did you like to make the biscuits the way that your son likes it? And like, what's the secret and stuff. So it's a really, really cool, show.
Fair.
Anyway, YouTube's cool.
YouTube's cool.
One thing I realized though, after talking to a lot of people is that we have a lot of short form creators.
Ooh.
That, as in like, there's a lot of short form creators that are here and we're not like short form people. So we're not.
We're barely long form people.
Yeah, we're short creators. But not a short form creator.
Facts.
Yeah, which you realize is like a whole big genre that like I didn't realize until yesterday during Colin and Samir's like creator support session, which is largely our inspiration for creator office hours that we do. And when people start asking questions, everyone was like, I create on TikTok and I do this. I make shorts and I do this. And I publish like 30 shorts in 30 days and I did this. And I was just like, well, actually, there's like this whole creator economy is so big, so vast. There's just so much going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. It's pretty cool. And I can't remember if I said this.
Johnny and Is Harris was here. No, we mentioned that.
We did. You're still Sartre. We were also hanging out with our new buddies. You knew Rox from before and I knew April Lim from before.
Yes.
I did know Rox too, but I never.
Yeah, because Rox runs Flightcast, which is
genius guy.
The #1 video uploading podcast platform in the whole entire
and sign up to Flightcast.
Yes.
Link in description.
Exactly. Yeah, and you were working on Pete's podcast.
Yeah.
And then Pete was like, hey, let's try out Flightcast. And then you got on Flightcast for Pete's podcast and you were uploading everything from there. We were like in person at that time. So I like literally saw you do it. And I've seen a couple of YouTube people starting to upload their talking head videos into podcasts. And I
Yeah.
looked at that. I literally was like, all you need to be on Sidecast.
Yeah.
And like, all you need to be on a podcast. And like, the way to do it is Sidecast. So I literally messaged Angus, my manager, to be like, hey, we need our videos to be on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And the way to do it is through Sidecast. So that's how I knew Rocks.
Yeah.
And I met him for the first time. And I was just like, oh my God, that's super cool. Because we've been on like calls and stuff. Like Rocks onboarded me onto the platform. And yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. We had a whole like,
that's so
oh my God, he had like
I was wondering how you guys knew each other. Like I knew, yeah.
Oh yeah, like cause we like I text him all the time about anything Flightcast issues.
Oh,
So
okay.
like there's a link in description like problem, and Rox is like on it, done, fixed. Like super great
Okay.
guy. But yeah. It's because
Nice.
everything's it's so easy.
Yeah.
And-
no.
And like we get like a solid amount of listens as well on Spotify actually.
There.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Nice.
of Flightcast.
Because
And
of
it's like, and
Flightcast.
I literally forget it exists like 90% of the time. Although somebody's just like, oh, I discovered Ali Abdal because I found a talking head through like Spotify. And I'm like,
That's so random.
yeah, but it's a thing. Because people don't like, okay, if you don't have YouTube Premium, you can't listen to it on the go. And people are now on the go all the freaking time because COVID is over.
That's okay. That maybe we should do a little podcast on that.
Yeah.
And then Aprilyn, who is an incredible YouTuber and YouTube
Amazing.
strategist. Would she
Have
call
you seen her
herself
thumbnals, by the way? Insane.
Oh, we're talking to the audience now. Hey guys, have you
Insane.
seen her thumbnails?
Oh my God.
I kind of
Amazing.
love that. I feel like we should talk to the audience more. Can we do that?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, guys, how are you? Yeah.
They say they're great, I think.
Amazing. Us too. Thank you.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
so we
asking.
were hanging with
Very
those
kind
guys,
of
and
you.
then we were talking to Richard, 1 of 10. What a guy.
Oh, I've also been on calls so many times before because
Yeah.
like 1 of 10 is like the #1 platform that like YouTube strategists and content strategists use.
Yep.
Um,
Okay,
so all the-
question.
Yeah,
Have we just got on off on a tangent about who we've met?
yeah.
How should we bring this back in? And also, I think we should wrap up.
Okay.
So because I like the advice that we got. Oh, maybe that's how we should wrap up. And then we also spoke to a couple of people about like thumbnails and stuff. our
Yeah, we
podcast.
literally went around today being like, this is our YouTube channel. Please roast us. And everyone's like, your episodes need to be shorter.
So what we're going to do is we're going to call this episode here
Yeah.
because we're trialing shorter episodes, kind of 10 to 20 minute mark.
Yeah, that's
We'd
it.
love to know how you find this format. We'll be doing more of it. Well, I think maybe we should just do a month or 2 months of them and see how it goes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to fire these out. These are going to be like one topic things. So this was a recap of our press publish because why the hell not?
Yeah.
And we should probably do another episode of our actual learnings once
Yeah.
we've digested and what people can actually learn from it.
Yeah.
That weren't here. Gemini is taking notes apparently, or was taking notes. So we'll get them to you.
Okay, I got the next episode title. What small creators can learn from Press Publish LA
Love it. Oh, from Colin and Samir.
from Colin and Samir.
No one's going to know what press publish is.
Okay, fair.
Sick. Okay, cool. Got that sorted.
Nice.
Any last words? I don't know why I'm giving you the mic. You have your own. It would have been really awkward if we only had one and I was just talking it for the whole episode. Sounds like me though.
Imagine. No, we're just gonna go and decompress. Any last words? Take notes on paper. This is really, really great. I'm like so happy that I got like a notebook out because like I wasn't like feeling really, really awkward about like, oh my God, what's gonna happen with like the light and like it's a dark room and I just was like able to like write I don't know how many pages of like notes.
This is really funny because normally I would take notes on paper and I was actually like, I'm so glad I just
Yeah.
took notes on my phone.
Yeah, this is just like pages and pages of like this
Yeah.
basically and like yeah. But yeah, it was super fun. It was nice to be able to like take notes and meet a bunch of people. And I think basically if you ever have the opportunity to go to an in-person event, I know it might require some travel.
Do
but
it.
It's worth
Do it, guys.
Yeah.
Our takeaway is go to the event, make the effort.
yeah.
Also,
see the
people are incredibly friendly. What I've learned is that you can just walk into a circle of people.
Yeah.
People are so welcoming and it doesn't matter if you speak or don't speak. Walk into a circle of people
Yeah.
and join a conversation.
I gotta say, this was like really explicitly stated yesterday where the MC was literally like, hey, you know how some people are like, you can't sit with us? And like, no, this whole conference, and this is like in the first 5 minutes of the whole event, this whole event is you can sit with us energy. And I
Yeah.
think like everybody just saw that and I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone
Why not?
agrees?
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty, team. We'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, you can sit with us, but until this podcast is over. But cool. Let's
Nice.
catch you in the next episode.
Bye.